Welcome back to another TW Local 591 podcast. This is our weekly Friday rep call recap where we give a summary of what was discussed today with our reps across the country. My name is Gary Scheibel, your local president. Joining me today in our headquarters is your treasurer, Troy Rhodes, your recording secretary, Johnny Binyard, and your executive board member at large, Chris Horvath. Thanks again, guys, and for joining me today. We're going to go right away, and I'll get into the peer support EAP and benefits coordinator, Tony Lepore's update. The voluntary union benefits with our new broker of record hub continues to move along quite well. Remember, there's no need to do anything as far as your benefits are concerned while we go through this transition. Any catch up on missed payments will be addressed at a later date, and we'll advise at that point. If you do have any questions, please contact the peer support rep or Tony Lepore directly. For your RHRA or HRA, those are your retiree health reimbursement account or health reimbursement accounts. We are getting reports that members are not seeing the proper credit for their medical screening. Please take the time to go on Fidelity, select net benefits, and review the deposits that were made for you. Any questions or need additional assistance understanding the information on Fidelity, please reach out to your local 591 peer support team. Troy, you want to take the ASAP compliance and Joe Absalon's update?
Yeah, we are seeing issues with monitor and challenge are starting to climb again. If you're not sure if you need a monitor and challenge, odds are you do. If you're not sure, the best advice: accomplish the monitor and challenge to best protect yourself and your coworkers. Remember, signing for work with either a signature or e-signature or stamp. Remember, you own every step you sign for it. Read every step, ensure you are complying and accomplishing what on that step before you ever sign, e-sign, or stamp for that work. If it takes more than one signature or stamp, make sure that everyone also accomplished that work or step also signs, e-signs, or stamps. The last topic is really safety and compliance. Spotters, please, everyone needs to follow the GPM with regard to spotters. Remember, aircraft damage is no joke. The company is getting far more aggressive with discipline for aircraft damage, and if you're not using spotters, you're risking harsh discipline. Risking getting disciplined or terminated is simply not worth it. Take the time, call for a spotter, and wait to move the equipment around the aircraft. AMTs, MLS, GSE facilities take the time to have discussions with your crew chiefs about having them automatically assign no less than 2 workers to any job that would obviously require a spotter. Make their jobs easier by reminding them they need to assign additional AMTs when they may miss one.
Chris, you want to give the safety update for Mike Cochran?
Mike Cochran's update and your field trip update. Working on aircraft lavatories is more biohazardous than it may seem and presents multiple safety and health risks. It is essential to protect yourself by using all of the necessary PPE. Mike is addressing concerns regarding siphon pumps being returned to stores without proper disinfection. First, this kit was never approved by the association. Additionally, cabin cleaning, including cleaning the toilet bowls and sinks, is not part of AMT scope work. Anyone coming across this issue is encouraged to notify Mike and please file a safety concern and a grievance. On to the company use of leaf blowers on overnight ultra cleans in the cabin. Mike says there's another meeting scheduled next week to look at the company's proposal on how this process will work so as not to interfere with aircraft maintenance and pose any health concerns to our members. There's more to follow. Mike is working with tooling and engineering to look at developing a stand with more safety access, the aircraft HF couplers on the vertical stabilizer. Currently, our AMTs have to use a JLG or a cherry picker to accomplish this work, which is less safe. He did say that the 737 aircraft hellhole stand prototype is being shipped to DFW next week for further evaluation. And finally, Mike reminded the Local 591 Union Safety Representative that they should be attending their Station Joint Safety Committee and Accident Prevention and Committee meetings on a regular basis. Any safety issues that arise in your specific station should be discussed and documented in these meetings. Remember, it is a requirement under Article 28 of the JCBA. Field trip update. This week I reported that I tracked 22 line field trips and 22 base field trips. Please don't hesitate to send me any issues you might see to my email or my cell number that is listed on the website.
All right, thanks, Chris. I'll take care of Brian Coyne's Vice President update, we're bringing to speak to was the Maintenance Event Assessment Aid, the MIA as we call it, or the 198 form. It was an issue that was raised by the West Region. The Just Policy mandates that the 198 form be accomplished after every maintenance event before any other investigation can occur. That form is probably better known as the 5 Ws, the who, what, when, where, and why form. You do have a right to union representation while that is being taken place, and you're being asked those 5 questions, so please take advantage of that. If the company attempts to deviate at all from any of these questions, work with your union rep in that station to get that fixed. And Johnny, you want to take care of the update on the shirts, membership meetings, and the state leave laws?
Yeah, the membership meeting and state leave laws. The Hoodie size update window closed Monday, July 21st at 5 p.m. Central. The order was submitted, and we won't be able to add or change sizes moving forward. The Labor Day t-shirts are in the process of being made by our union vendor in Maine. Expect to ship the next few weeks. Local 591 monthly national membership meetings was in July. Southeast region in Boston on July 23rd this week. Southeast region is in Miami on August 20th. Central region is in St. Louis on August 27th. Check the website for the location and times on the What's New rotator and the top of the website when each day comes closer. As always, any members from any station, a work group can watch our meetings on Zoom. If unable to attend, please take advantage of being able to watch virtually in order to go better informed. State level family leave laws, kin care. There have been quite a few changes to the city, county, and state level family leave, probably better known as kin care laws. The city of St. Louis recently passed a family care law last year, and the governor of Missouri just repealed that family care law. We continue to work to keep track of all these changes in laws and statutes and keep the reps and members informed of the changes.
All right, thanks. That is our podcast for today. Any other comments?
No?
Well, then, thank you for watching. I thank Troy, Johnny, and Chris for helping me with this podcast. As always, if you have a question on anything that we spoke to or suggestion for a podcast, please contact us at info@local591.com. Once again, thanks for watching, and I hope each of you have a great week.